Hello and welcome to Transport Fever 2 Japan Rush. Today we will be continuing on with what we started last episode. We need to create the last 2 stations and finally replace the truck line with the never-ending trucks. This will also open us up to add a couple of easy lines as well. So sit back and relax, like and subscribe as we jump into the episode. Enjoy! Considering how many trucks we have on this line, they're barely keeping up with the with what we've got incoming. We have a look at the dynamite factory here real quick. Our suppliers, yeah, we got 6, almost 3. So that's 1200, 1500. So let's start by probably cutting these down. Now I do notice as well, we've actually got coconuts that can be delivered up here, so we can make use of that. And we've also got appliances that can be delivered here. Appliance factory right here. They need steel and plastic. And if we go to our suppliers, well, spin this for a moment. We've actually got the recycling plant that also produces steel and plastic. So we can just add this onto the line as well, and then we've got our appliances going too. How we'll do that, will probably maybe truck or train, one of the two, from Tsushima Station. But yeah, let's. So we're going straight out. We're considering no. We want to go straight over to probably have a station about here, I think. Yeah, station here, because we can connect into these two. Truck down here, truck, and probably another train out this way. And these two can be trucked into this station here. I think that's the way to go. Let's start with getting rid of this road. Oh, no. We don't want to delete the... Don't want to delete that. We want this, that, no. We can leave that playing for now. Let's see. We want probably a slight angle. Probably gonna need a bit more than that because we want to go past this station here. And about here. I think that should be right. We'll pop you in there. And let's fix this up. Platforms, cargo platform. Now, question is going to be now, what length are we going with here? So I remember this was 320, wasn't it? Yeah, 320. So let's make this. Let's make it 280. Okay, so there's our station down. Also got a double platform there, so we can continue to the dynamite factory. Now, if we were to connect this straight into here, this side, yeah, it's gonna be a tunnel anyway. But look at it, not gonna be able to avoid that, unfortunately. But let's have a quick look here to see what height we need to get to. So we will need to increase slightly, looks like. It's fine. So I want to try and keep this on the straight F5 if possible. Let's go to there and we'll just delete this for now. Alright. No, you're still... Go there, and how about now? I don't want it swinging out to the right, that's all. Just trying to avoid that, really. There we go. Okay. It's going to be a bit of a boring trip on this side, but not much we can do about that. Alright, so is that section done? So we can also bring the coconuts down here, train it up to this side, and then deliver it in from the station that way too. I just realized we kind of did one on this side, but yeah, we should be able to make it work. Alright, now I guess we kind of want the station right here, which means this is going to be in the way actually. Well, let's take our smoothing tool, or flatten tool rather, and we're going to lower that down, make it solid. Just going to take the height of factory here, just flatten this down here. So that's the height we want to go with. Now, are we going to drop it down again? I think we'll leave it. I think we might leave it 280 potentially. Might go down to 240 actually. But let's see, what are we going to have out here? We're going to have probably sugarcane come over here, the dynamite and all these three as well, and probably the rubber and the vineyard. And that's probably it. So I reckon we'll be able to get away with a shorter station here. So we'll go with 240 length. But to start with, let's go with this. That's probably about the right angle we want there. Let's pop you there. That's our height at least. I just don't know if we're going to go further over to the left or not yet. So I'm just doing this temporarily so that I can get rid of this road stuff in the way. But I just want to go. Yeah, there we go. Get some little tendrils out there. I'll connect that in. Now if we get rid of this. Yep, you're still connected. Good. Okay. Smooth that out again. Now let's see. We go platforms. Alright, so that's as close as you're going to be there. So maybe we take that. Yeah? Alright, take that. Tracks. Just regular tracks, please. Thank you. Alright, so that is 160, 200, and 240. And then this will disappear soon. Alright. Tracks. So we want to connect this to the left-hand side. So basically that. Yeah, I mean, there's no point trying to make inefficient routes at this point. We've got plenty of money to do this with, so yeah. Okay, that is all the signals in. Now let's add the lucky last step, which is just pop in all the stations. Tsushima, we want you on platform 2. Use one if you need. And you are already set up correct, so we just want to use platform 3 as well. And then we go new line. Last leg. Go. And beautiful. All right, now I guess the question is going to be, is do we run a mixed consist trains? Or just 3 separate trains as well? And yeah, that's a good question. I think we're going to go with mixed consist. Give me a moment. Okay, yeah, so we're going to go with 3 different lines. We're also going to split this line up as well to a third line too, because it's just going to be easier to actually control each individual thing. So let me get the extra 2 lines on each of these in, and yeah, we'll be back in a minute. Now though, let's go back here, let's go to Steam, and let's find some trains to add on. Yeah, we're not going to be using any of these, so let's stick with what we've already been using. Let's go with this guy. All right, go on cargo. Thank you, but no. All right, what can hold the TNTs? Boxcars. Okay, so we will need all 3. So let's just start with 10, I think. And we're going to go with 2 and buy. Now we want this section here, right? So you go on line 18. And if those are not sure why only a few lines are shown up, it's because I've got the eye on. So I will only show the lines that are within view. You go line 19. All right. That's 1 done. Now we are going to need to boost these as well in terms of the rate, but this is just so we can transfer the goods from the trucks onto the trains and then adjust the rate from there. All right, Steam, next train. Let's go with this one. Again, we want cargo. I'm not sure how much of this we're going to need, so let's just go with 5 for now. We want 2. And now we're going to go with the second line that comes up. So you go on line 20. And you go on line 22. All right. Last but not least, we've got the boxcar to go. All right, let's try this again. Steam. You know what? We haven't actually used them on this. No, I have to upgrade it first. And most likely we're going to be using Steam because we need the power. No, we won't use. No, we're using this one. Cargo. These guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 by. And then we want number 3. All right. So this is going to take a little bit to get settled here. But what I'm thinking we can do in the meantime is we'll smooth out the area here. Sorry, we'll flatten out the area here to make way for a bit of delivery into Minamata. Now, okay, so appliances are the ones that are going to generate waste from what I can see there. So if we look here, supply and production. Whereas the coconuts do not look like they delete any of that sort of happens. Okay. So I guess what we probably want to do is actually use a truck stop then. Yeah. So we'll go with a 20 length and we'll keep it double platform for now. And we'll just pop this on this side here. So what the goal is going to be is we'll deliver the appliances from here to here, and then they can be distributed into the city. The coconuts can be delivered from here up to the truck stop, and then they can be shipped the rest of the way from there. And then this should also collect the waste and bring it down to the station as well to be picked up and brought back by the train too. I think that should work. All right, let me get some connection points in here and we'll be right back. Okay, so I've decided on a connection just like this into the station. It's just going to allow me to expand the truck station as many times as I need out to each side. Actually, something I didn't check was how's this going to look here. Okay, now that works fine. That's good. So we will need to build the, what do you call it? The storage up of the station. That will need to happen too. Okay. Let's back that off a bit. Let's go here. Take you forward to probably about there. And we'll just curve that in there. All right. Coconuts. Let's get coconuts in. Let's go new line from here up to here. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just take like you and go on to line 25. Turn around, please. Does that activate you now? That does. Okay. Minamata online. Alright, so something I actually forgot to do. It's kind of silly. I need to actually make a connection to the dynamite factory here. Otherwise, the trains are completely pointless. So they're getting spaced out at least, so that's good. But yeah, we need to fix that issue. So that's done now. So hopefully we can start seeing some goods start arriving on Tsushima Station now. Okay, well, we're back to waiting for that to build up. Let's have a look here. So we can start delivering some of the dynamite up here. I'm just wondering again, we put a truck station in here somehow, because we do have some places that are going to produce the what do you call it, the waste. So maybe we'll do something like that, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, we'll just connect that straight into this. Let's use that. Use all of those as well. And I mean, that's pretty much all done and dusted there. Let's just grab you, pop you onto line 26. And now we have destination for dynamite, right? So if I go over here, we don't have paper currently. Just trying to see, it looks like it's trying to ship. So it's wanting to ship, but it doesn't have all the paper it needs currently. Which is currently on its way down too. All right, good signs here, good signs. So hopefully we'll get some good progress updates shortly. All right, so pretty much all the trucks, well, not pretty much, all the trucks and the line have been removed now. Everything is now on the trains coming up to the dynamite factory. Coconuts are getting delivered into Minamata. which now accepts the old chocolate. And we've got the dynamite shipping back down here now to Tsushima. Which, might I say, I really don't think that, you know, dynamite and alcoholic drinks are a very good combination to go to a town, but, you know, we'll have to keep an eye on Tsushima. Alright, so probably to wrap this up, we'll get a bit of terraforming done, I reckon. We haven't done a little bit much since the start, so we'll pick an area and we'll get started. Thank you all for watching the episode. I hope you enjoyed. We've created a nice route out to these towns, so we should be able to start looking at passenger services next episode. I've also got to add a bit more scenery around the place to try and make it a little bit more lively, as I think what we did here is a very nice touch. Leave a comment with any suggestions, drop a like and sub as well. Thank you all again for watching. Take care and have fun. Bye for now.